Hey, it's the CarCast. Today, let's talk about patriotism. Let's jive.
Get down. Get down. Get down.
All right, the inauguration just happened, and today some gigantic march in Washington, and actually there's another big march on the 27th in Washington that never gets covered, but that's hundreds of thousands of people at that one as well. It strikes me, all this, look, forget about where my politics lie. Those that know me kind of know and have an idea. There was a time in my career where I would kind of pontificate and share my politics with a lot greater frequency than I do today. But what I've learned over my career is that there's spectrums, right? And the loudest voices are on either end of those spectrums in like let's say the 75th percentile. So maybe even 80th. So 20%, shoot, maybe even like 90th. Really 10% on either ends of those spectrums that are screaming the loudest. And we filter, all that information gets filtered to us through not measured, reasoned, thoughtful discourse or discussion, but through the hyperbolic cacophony of opinion and challenging of the other's position. And it's a shame because there's a lot of big issues that face us that need thoughtful, genuine discussion. And it also saddens me to see the fact that there is less consideration for that thoughtful discussion, that if the other person doesn't agree with you, well, then they must be terrible or bad. And oh, by the way, it doesn't necessarily matter which side of the spectrum you're on. Now, what does this have to do with the CarCast and what we're all about? And here is what I believe that it is. I have a lot of guests on my podcast called Leading Matters, and I get in the habit of asking a question about diversity, and not the politically correct diversity, okay? The diversity that says that we need certain numbers of certain types of people, but what it truly means to have a diverse workforce. And, I'm asking some pretty good leaders that come on the show these questions. And what I find consistent in the answer is that almost across the board, the idea of diversity isn't one of gender or race or political position or religion. It's one of experience matched with the capabilities, right? So, and what I'm saying is that one's life experience and the perspective from which they come, matched with their capabilities to do the job at hand, add value to the collective effort of the organization. And again, almost across the board, that is the type of diversity that true leaders seek. And they see it and they can identify and mine the value therein. And ultimately, what unifies the workforce is not the tangible or visible diverse nature of the workforce, but the goal, the shared goal that the company is working towards. So there's a unifying factor within, high-performing organizations and teams. And hey, what is that one thing that unifies us? So listen, as we head into 2017 and this new presidential administration, you're going to be tempted to share something on Facebook or offer your opinion or think less of someone for what their opinion might be, or even be surprised, or maybe even be tempted to not discuss things with them or share things with them. Well, look, I'm going to challenge you to just the opposite. Add more people that don't think like you into your conversations and mix, not for the sake of just balancing something out, but appreciating where their perspective is aligned with the shared value of who we are as people and individuals. Anyway, that's just, I don't even know if I'll share this one. It's just kind of what I thought I'd talk about today. So listen, I think what unifies our nation is far greater than that which divides it. Love this country, and I was actually moved by the inauguration, and forget about whether or not I support the man who's in the office. I was moved to President Obama's inauguration. President Bush is before him, and President Clinton's before him, because it's an awesome display of who we are as patriots and as Americans. Hey, one last thing. Hopefully you're enjoying these. If you are, why not consider subscribing to Cap's CarCast? Thanks, and we'll see you next time.